Hey there everybody, how you doing today? Hope you're doing fine. I'm doing pretty good myself. How am I up here way above my village? Well, I'm actually standing on a bridge. And I'm just gonna let you guys know that this isn't officially a Castle Rebirth video. It's it's kind of a video that is, well, it's a going away video. I'm not abandoning my Castle Rebirth series. No, not at all. It's just going to temporarily be on hold because the Aether 2 mod is coming out now, and, well, it's kind of hard to keep track of what videos I've been doing and what series is up to which episode and figuring out which series needs to come out when, so until I get better at scheduling things and recording videos for certain times of the week, I'm going to put this one on hold. Okay, Castle Rebirth will be on hold. Not gone, on hold. Until further notice. In its place will be, well, maybe Aether 2 with multiplayer. And this part of the video I'm doing right now is just to let you guys know that and to let you know what exactly is going to be going on during the rest of this video. Me and Goldseer are going to be defending my village from oncoming waves of zombies and skeletons and spiders and pigmen and occasional creepers. Because we are going to use the invasion mod to simulate what would happen if my village was attacked by, well, an undead army. And I did go ahead and give us a little bit more stuff than what I actually would normally have at this exact point in time. Because, as right now in Castle Rebirth, I'm just entering the Golden Age, which, even in the Golden Age, I still won't be able to use any redstone. However, I can use diamond tools, which is going to be a little bit more useful. I can finally get some stuff together to enchant and all other sorts of wonderful things. And I've made a few custom spells thanks to the floating crystal here, which is going to be the center of where the mobs are trying to get to. This is almost the exact center of the village. And I have tuned these so that each of them are going to spawn mobs 100 blocks out, which is a small distance away from the outer wall. We are also going to have some custom spells. I have actually got two stabs here, Bramble Wall and Thunder Wave. You'll see those in action later. And I'm going to be giving us some iron golems to man the walls and a few of the invasion mod's traps. And just a couple other random goodies. Now, I did make a backup of the world that's before I even installed the mod, so the world is safe. It'll be exactly where I left off when I pick up the series. So without further ado, let's get this invasion started. Hey everyone, welcome back. Want to say hi?
Not in particular, but hello.
Alright, do you have the iron golems on you at all that were in the chest still?
I am armed and ready.
Do you have the traps?
As many as I could carry. You want to explain what's going on, or are we to leave them in the dark until things get horrible?
Sure, let's go ahead and explain. Basically, we're about to get invaded by a ton of zombies and skeletons and stuff, and, well, we have to defend the Nexus thing from getting destroyed. And if we can't, then we're gonna get out of here as soon as we can.
I prepared a very special portal for this occasion, just in case things go awry. You may not like where it leads, or you may.
Alright, so there's little holes that I put in the side of the wall. We're going to place the little golems in there. One per hole.
This one's armed.
Alright, I'll head the opposite direction. Yeah, that's close enough.
I've used mine up. Everything's armed.
Wait, there was a stack and a half of golems in there.
I may not have taken enough then.
Alright, go back and get the rest. Because we're gonna need to completely surround this place. These golems will help, but they're not gonna last forever anyway. I already see a skeleton here. Could be a forward scout.
Not a good sign. On the way here, things were troubling. I hope your armor's tough.
It's not the toughest, but it does repair itself. I only got 4 more to place. How about you?
I'm not certain.
Alright, I'm out of golems. Where are you at?
Around my side, swimming across the channel. It's a bit cold in the
there you
water.
Creeper.
I appear to have attracted something.
There's a creeper.
Ow.
Oh good, the wall held.
I suppose we've tested its integrity then. Whoa!
Yeah, that little blue thing was a water elemental.
And it didn't seem too happy to see me either. But it wasn't doing any damage.
Yeah, they just tend to try pushing you into the water and attempting to drown you.
Everything seems to be set.
Alright, let's head in then.
Things are already picking up.
Try not to step on these.
Ugh. I'm assuming when they're purple, they're armed.
Yep.
Is there disarm them?
Stepping on them activates them.
Yeesh. I think that should be enough. Hopefully. We don't take well to doors. Sorry. I can't remember where I put the portal. And that... I didn't come with that kind of magic. You've certainly changed a lot since the last time I was here.
Darn it. I missed the wall.
Or apparently you have not. Clumsy as ever.
Like always. Alright, so these are the next eye.
I'm assuming that if they get to this entire keep will be destroyed.
And we'll die.
Huh. Right, where did I put the portal again?
So, I suppose we should explain why it's suddenly morning instead of night.
We had to get some sleep.
Of course. Alright, I'm gonna activate the next eye.
Where do you expect they'll be coming from?
Everywhere.
That's not reassuring. Any particular area you want defended more than any other?
We'll have to wait and see. For the most part, the golems will be able to handle the smaller stuff. It's the trolls I worry about.
Trolls. You seriously have trolls? What kind of magic have you been experimenting with anyway? Don't answer that, I don't want to know.
I haven't been experimenting with anything too dark.
That can't be good.
I'll meet you on the ground. You know your cardinal directions, right?
Is that a trick question?
No.
Then I don't have a trick answer. No. Not in relation to your castle, at least. We have a problem. Never mind. Problem has been resolved.
Like I said, those golems will be able to handle stuff for the most part. It's when the bulk of the army gets here that we'll have some problems.
Army?
Well, you don't send scouts if you don't have an army on the way.
Been doing?
What was that?
What have you been doing here to piss off so many monsters?
Well, I did dig up the entire landscape and build a castle where the land used to be.
That would do it. You've probably made an earth elemental quite angry. What are those? My dagger.
Why'd you throw your dagger?
Oh dear. I dropped it over the wall.
And those would be pigmen.
What are they doing?
They are attempting to build a bridge from the treetops.
That is not a good thing. I can't find my dagger.
Where'd you throw it at?
Down here somewhere, but it seems to have vanished on me.
I found it. It was in the water.
Oh. I have a spare, but nowhere near as powerful as what I have in my hand currently. I prefer it stays in my hand. but it has a will of its own and a nasty habit of leaving me at the worst time.
Ah, some zombies have gotten through.
Where are they at?
They're over here near the farmland.
Slow things.
I see where they tell them through, too. They must have taken care of the golem in this area.
You want me to set up a mine there?
Sure.
Well, the mines cause collateral damage. I'm not sure how you've quite put together these things.
Well, those mines are just, straight magical force, non-explosive.
So arcane.
Yes.
You really are quite brilliant with these things. I don't like the sound of that.
Sound of what?
Wave 11? I'll do a quick scan of outside. Whoa. It's quite a massacre in the front of the keep. Bones and carcasses everywhere. These golems of yours are sturdy.
They're very costly, however.
What, like in gold?
Just in straight-out metal.
Ah, it seems a golem had a visitor. If things get too hairy, I'll make my way back inside. Don't worry about me.
Alright.
There's a pig man over here. And took his building material.
At least these walls are spider-proof.
Yes, the buttresses. Did you have your residents of the keep build this for you? Or did you use your magics yet again?
Actually, I built most of this before I had magic.
How much of the earth do you intend to piss off?
Well, I am trying to regrow trees by killing enemies.
That's not going to help very much. Not the earth elementals. You'll appease nature, but that really won't help you with the earth. What is that? A troll. You have a troll on your wall.
Which side?
The side which the zombies tunneled through prior. And he's throwing rocks at me. He's dead.
Oh, I saw him go up in a big ball of flame.
That would be the cause of my bow, and my mines are disarmed.
I think something got in.
Is the Nexus okay?
I don't know, but the inner wall was tunneled through recently.
That's not good.
Never mind. Just some zombies that are not qualified to swim.
You have a forest fire on your hands, notably. One starting.
I had
can't
to
really
take out
prevent
the
that.
bridge.
So you started a fire.
It's a controlled one.
Mages.
For those that hear giggling in the background, my girlfriend's next to me and she's laughing at something.
The front of the keep is clear, but the rain has started.
At least it'll put out the forest fire.
Potentially.
I heard something explode. I wonder if they have creepers in their army.
Surely those things aren't intelligent enough to amass with a force.
Well, if they're not intelligent enough to amass themselves, perhaps they're controlled.
You think there's something that could control one of those mindless abominations? I may have started a forest fire as well. I really need to dim down the enchantment of my bow.
Looks
The
like a bigger...
minefield's mostly untouched around the snowy part of the keep. We do have a few guests coming from there, though.
Things are coming along much slower than I thought they would.
Like you said, you don't send the scouts. After the army.
That's true.
The calm before the storm doesn't seem to be that calm at all. I don't want to know what the storm will be capable of itself. The golems are remarkable. Have I stated that before? Ah, pigman. A roasted pigman.
Oh, they brought the zombie pigmen out.
What does that imply?
It implies that there are zombie pigmen now invading the castle as well.
Do they have any enhanced capabilities over the regular pigmen?
Well, breaking roleplay for a moment, they do seem to be lacking a body and a face.
That's not normal.
I'm pretty sure that it's some kind of texture glitch with their design.
Ah!
Either that or...
That's a giant spider. And it dropped an egg?
Oh yes, be wary of those eggs. They will hatch.
That sounds incredibly pleasant, and I'm thrilled at the concept. What does that mean?
It means that a bigger force is on its way. Thankfully, we have this nexus to tell us what's coming.
I've used my remarkable talents and found myself yet again trapped in a hole. They are slipping entirely through the minefield at the front of the gate.
That might be
a
due to the minefield being broken.
A pigman made quite a hole in your wall, by the way.
Yeah, I found a big hole.
Those things are monstrous. Air elemental, or rather, that seems to be a magic elemental.
Is it kind of tall with purple lightning?
It is also mostly insubstantial with a few iron-like segments, I suppose.
Yeah, that's a mana elemental. They're not affiliated with anything. Just free spirits.
They're just... It was attacking one of the golems, so I'm not sure they're so free as you claim. Perhaps it was summoned?
That or the golem attacked it, thinking it was an enemy creature.
It's dead now, regardless. One arrow fixed that. I haven't seen a troll in a while, and that's what's bothering me.
Well, they're not too common. I'm gonna head up into the tower to take a look around.
Ow! Mm. There's a reason I hate the water. Oh god, that thing is horrific.
What thing?
A zombie pigman. Which is now dead.
Maybe they're super evolved zombie pigmen. They've evolved past the need for a body and a face and just are a floating head with a brain that telekinetically wields a golden sword.
So, a spirit.
Yes. I prefer my overcomplicated reasonings.
That's because you are a mage and overanalyze absolutely everything. Not to say that I don't do the same thing.
They've managed to pound a hole through the wall.
Is it large enough that they're going to come in force?
Small force. I saw a spider get through.
You have some pigmen coming over the wall. I took care of them.
There's one inside the wall building a tower up.
That is not good.
Yeah, the
I
rain's
will
kind
take
of
care of
preventing
him.
me from burning the tower down underneath him.
Once it stops, I'll take care of things.
Where'd that spider go? Oh, this is a rather large zombie.
There's a few in the courtyard, too. Not anymore, mind you. Just a few. There were.
Holy cow, that zombie hits hard.
There's a troll! And I'm glitched horribly. God, he's huge!
The zombies have found a weakness in my Wand of Frost. I can't hit them underwater with it because it turns the water to ice.
You can trap them. The troll's dead, but he was in the courtyard, which is unsettling.
The courtyard, that's supposed to be behind the inner wall.
Oh, he was outside the inner wall. Don't your workers have tools they could use to repair the wall? Anything?
Unfortunately, my workers are mostly farmers. And have no
So
idea how
you've-
to construct a building.
So you've been pissing off the earth while attending to hapless villagers the whole time.
Maybe.
You are not a sane mage. What was that noise?
That could have been a creeper.
There's a pigman in the air. And he's a sitting duck. His tower remains, though. This rain is awful.
Yeah, I wish it would let up. They've managed to build a tower to the inner wall.
Not good.
I'm gonna go lay some traps on it.
I'm going to set it ablaze the minute the rain stops. Provided there's nothing flammable at the other end of it. There isn't, right?
It's a stone wall, so I assume not.
Have they tunneled? They've tunneled under the ground. The horrid things are smarter than we thought. And there's a zombie pigman going through the inner wall.
Well, it looks like there's a little party down here. They're continuing to tunnel.
Do you have your niter on you?
Do I have my what?
Do you have your, oh, what's that mage explosive?
Alimentum.
Employ that if you have it. That would be a creeper. 2 creepers. You have a problem. 4 creep. It's you, isn't it? I can hear the explosions from here.
Yes, that's the Alimentum destroying the mobs. It sounds pretty bad down here, actually.
Another pigman building over the... I can't hit him from here. No, I have.
Their tunnel actually leads to a ravine underground.
You think they're crawling up from it?
Possibly.
It would make sense considering you've pissed off an earth elemental, and I'm going to assume it was a powerful one. You have creepers inside the wall, by the way. At the inner wall.
That can't be good.
No, no it can't.
I'm on my way back.
I'm going to start destroying these bridges. I have a bad feeling. There's a spider climbing the Nexus Tower.
Well, glad to see it didn't make it very far. But I've heard a lot of groaning underwater.
They've breached the inner wall! You may need to get here.
I'm right behind you.
Oh. That's not good. At all. Neither is he.
Well, I suppose I can deploy an emergency option.
What is a mage's emergency option by chance? You're burning the inner wall?
Sure.
Why?
It's an emergency option.
But that makes things worse. How does this help in any way at all?
I was hoping that they could start burning if they start coming through the wall, but...
This is a very bad idea. Burn the tower up there. He's dead, but I don't know how long that'll last. I should take care of it. Let's keep the wall intact and worry about what they're building.
Look, I'm not good at thinking up emergency situation remedies.
Otherwise you would have this situation totally under control, wouldn't you, Magister?
Possibly.
Again they build on the inner wall. Set this one on fire outside the inner wall, would you? I'm relying on you for this. I'm not exactly skilled with fire magic.
just heard a pigman die.
That's a rather bulky looking zombie.
Yeah, be careful about the bulky zombies. They kind of hit hard.
It's dead. Massive. Not a troll, but still sizable. I think the army is here.
Yeah?
They're showing up in armor now. Heavy armor. And there are about 20 over here. Oh my.
We have an emergency in the inner wall.
I'm on my way. I'm using my portable hole. Don't hate me for it. You set it on fire again, didn't you?
No, that's still the same fire.
Why did you do that?
The emergency is over here, near the main entrance.
That would be a pigman. He's dead. What exactly is the emergency?
Under the river here.
Oh my. You would not believe the number.
Why do you think I said it was an emergency situation?
Take a sword out or something.
Alright, I'm gonna trap this place up.
Hold on a moment. Stand near me. Feeling any better?
Yes, I actually was starting to run out of health there.
There's a pigman right underneath the base of the Nexus. This is not good.
Yeah, we can't allow that to stay there.
I'm taking away his ladders.
Oh boy, that is one massive bridge.
Where is it?
Near the main gate.
Oh my. They're lining up like target practice, and the bridge is burning.
Yes, but most of them are coming in here.
Focus on offensive magic and let me know if you need any healing. And be more responsible with your bloody fire.
I'm getting a shield.
A shield of fire.
Yep.
Is it a requirement to be insane in order to become a mage? Or is it just a bonus?
I like to think I'm special.
As do I, my friend. They're pouring over the wall. Where's your anvil?
It is in the blacksmith shop still.
Can you hold them off? My weaponry is getting a bit depleted.
Sure.
Creepers.
Ah, they're in the spawn temple.
That's not good.
Well, it is right near the base of the tower.
Your fire magic is needed. They built quite a base.
Which side?
I am not certain. I cannot repair my bow.
The bow is made of birchwood. Try repairing it with that.
Luckily, you seem to have an abundance of that, compromising your inner wall, which you've been so luckily burning.
I just saw a zombie pigman on the main keep.
Can you rid of him?
Yep, he is dead. He built a massive bridge.
Not even birchwood can repair it. I'd need another bow.
I think I have a spare one in the storage room, which is in the main keep. How did you do that?
Spiders are climbing the main tower. Large ones.
Did any of the ice I shot over there hit them?
To my knowledge, no. But they are dead. I hear tunneling beneath the Nexus Tower. You have an investigation method, I assume?
How about your portable hole?
That is true. The water is rife with death. This moat was an excellent idea, by the way.
Oh, there's a troll in here.
That's not good.
I think he's going to drown in the river.
What a shame.
These things don't seem to be very good at swimming.
Where is the storage room?
It's in the main keep. Follow me.
Do you happen to have another one of those repair books?
Unfortunately not. Those are hard to come by. This chest.
I have this awful feeling. Spider egg. They've hatched! Oh my god, they're horrible.
They've managed to mostly breach the inner wall. Although, not very effectively.
They're reactive down and below the water again. Do you have some spell that could electrocute them?
I do, actually.
Are you in need of healing?
Thank you.
No, wait, that would create a bridge for them, would it not?
What would?
Freezing the entire surface of the water to trap them beneath it, but then the ones who are not coming from beneath the water would be able to walk across.
Yeah.
They broke your reeds.
They must hate nature.
These are definitely earth elementals. Or the servants of one. I'll take care of it.
They seem to get trapped by flowing water quite often.
A pigman is building beneath the base of the tower. Burn it. If you are able. Over here.
Where at?
Over here. I'll take care of him. Do you happen to have a food store? These mana cakes are not quite doing it.
There's more food in the keep.
Never mind. I may or may not have consumed one of your villagers. There's another bridge over there. This way. That extends quite a fair deal.
You know, you'd think an army would be able to take out a keep this size with only 2 people defending it.
Bear in mind, we are not your average people. That is a large tower. And bear in mind also, the only one with any remnant of intelligence would probably be the Earth Elemental commanding this. It's hard to command this many units, especially through magical control. Oh dear. You may want to come toward the main gate. Oh, I see. You're already aware.
A little bit.
And once again, you've proved that you are more than capable of setting everything but that needs to not be set to fire. Afire. What is it with mages and fire?
I'm not entirely sure.
I pinned one of them to a cactus. I believe he's thoroughly dead. They're taking to using stone now on their bridges.
Well, that's not going to work out for me. I
Do you
can't
have
blow up
anything
stone
explosive?
bridges.
You have that odd explosive material still, do you not?
A small amount, but it doesn't seem to blow up stone very easily.
In that case, we'll have to be quick to slit their throats before they can go to work, as it were. You don't think they'll bring any of my kind into this, do you?
I rarely see your kind around here, actually.
That's reassuring. That is my weakness. One should not fight fire with fire, but fighting an ender with an ender often proves to have good results. For one of the ender, at least. Ow!
Sorry.
That's fine. I'm more than capable of shrugging it off. But are you?
I'm half dead. That helps.
Hold still. This will take a moment, but
We're good now. Well, we've definitely lost the outer wall.
were any of your villagers out there?
They live between the inner and outer walls, but mostly on the other side of the keep.
It seems they've gathered up in here for safety.
Smart of them. Hey, was that hole always there?
Yes, that's the doorway. But that hole wasn't. Nor was that one.
Oh my.
Or that one. Oh dear. What have you found?
I found a breeding ground, it seems.
Oh my, that's a tiny spider. And where there's one... Where have you gone?
I was underground. Oh, troll!
Wave 22. Where
Troll
is
behind
this
me.
troll? Behind you? Oh. I don't know how I could miss him.
But yes,
They're
down
large.
this hole here, there is a breeding ground.
Interesting. Let's see... Ah! Here's where it was. I may have pilfered some of your explosive magical material. Do you have anything to break these quicker?
Unfortunately not.
I will whittle away at it with my dagger or bare hands if I must. Mages! And fire!
Hey, if they show up again, they're gonna be set on fire.
You're not watching the Nexus. Neither am I. That's never
Well,
a
things
good
haven't
thing.
improved.
Have they reached it?
They're near the tower.
Can you change that? A little of your fire down here would be appreciated.
I can die changing it.
Tell me you had a meat effigy. They are swarming the tower. This is not good.
I think we might need a retreat. And I may not have had a meat figgy, but I believe that since we're bound to that nexus, we are kept alive.
Pardon me, but I'm going to make the entire tower explode now. For it's covered in spiders. And I do not do well with spiders. Ah, he hits hard. Everything looks semi-clear.
I think we've lost this castle now.
Not entirely. Let's make a break for the top.
But the escape is right here.
Should we run just yet?
I'm just saying that if we go to the top, then we're gonna have to jump down to escape. Stop that.
Should we take the portal?
Hey, can we pick it up? Yes. Let's retreat.
I warn you, I'm not sure where it goes. It's an experimental warp. But I have a good idea. Ow.
Well, after you. See you on the other
Here goes
side.
nothing.